100 players who shook the clock.
The little Bamba.
Old-hearted player, very underrated player, a very, very good player. A player I first started watching when I started to go to the reserves and watched him come through the system, play for the first team.
I mean, the thing about Brian Hall, there's a generation gap really, and there's a lot of people who are not going to know what he was like as a skillful player. And what they're going to see of Brian Hall now is all the little shots that you get in the Echo every couple of months of Brian Hall giving a cheque to people. And doing all that community stuff, which he's done very, very well.
Very unlucky not to get taken to the World Cup by Scotland in 1974. I mean, John Toshack even reminded Willie Ormond after the FA Cup final that year, did he realise that Brian Hall was a jock? I don't think he did, because Brian Hall definitely deserved to be in that squad.
But if you look at Brian Hall, he looks like a librarian or a bank manager. But on a pitch, he was as hard as nails, and he was playing with skill at a time when you could kick people. It was accepted you could kick people, and he'd go out with a ball. Let's be honest now, footballers are puffs now.
He scored some vital goals for Liverpool from the right-hand side of midfield.
Oh, what a good reverse ball. Hall!
I think he also scored in the semi-final against Leicester in '74. I don't think he knew about it, because I think he just hit him when he was laying on the floor.
To Highway. Set up on for the cross. Toshack was deep. And it's there! The ball went loose. Brian Hall was in there.
And you see the footballers now in the big cars that they've got, driving around like they're gangsters and all the rest of it. And then you look at Brian Hall and you say, he's probably spent the weekend weeding his flower box, but that's not the truth. If you saw Brian Hall when he was playing and you take him against all of these big tattooed fancy Dans now, he was a player who got kicked and got up. He didn't roll around on the floor and cry until he got a new contract. He was a proper footballer, and he definitely should be in, because he was playing in the days when the club was built and has carried on building it.